turned over, and now Uzbekistan come away, and there's a big connection there. Winger coming in, spotting some trouble and making the decision to scuff it out. Don't look forward, and it was. This will be the last play of the first half. Tap and go. They're not back 10, surely. Just play on, says the ref. And nothing really coming there to Sri Lanka. Fortunately, Uzbekistan only looked a couple of metres back, 5 metres, but it's half time, and Sri Lanka leads 7-5 in this battle of pride for 7th and 8th spot. Women's side of the tournament, only got 3 matches remaining after this. Immediately after this, the plate final, which is between Singapore and Thailand, and then at 6:40 Japan will play Kazakhstan in the 3rd and 4th final. Japan, shocked to see them not in the final, but they were ousted by Hong Kong earlier in the day by 5 points to 0 in the Cup semi-final. And then after that, we do have the Cup final, which will be host China against Hong Kong at 7:30 p.m, which is 2.25 hours from now. In between all that, we'll go back to the men's side of the tournament for the plate 11th, 12th, 9th, 10th, 7th, 8th, 5th, 6th, 3rd and 4th. Finishing today with the men's cup final at 8 p.m. That'll be between Japan and China. Second half gets underway. Just 7 minutes left for these two teams before they hit the showers, and there's a dinner on tonight for all the teams. And then a lot of teams are flying out tomorrow, Monday, back to their respective countries, and we'll all meet up again in Colombo for the ladies. And for the men, we will reconvene in Bangkok in 3 weeks' time, 26th and 27th of September. League 2 of this Asian 7 series this year. And then when those 3 legs are done, all eyes on Hong Kong for the 7th and 8th of November for the Olympic qualifiers for men's and women's. And then the women have a leg 2 in 2 weeks later in Japan. And the winner of each of those will go straight through to Rio Olympics. Fantastic to represent Asia in the Olympics. Rugby back on the menu. Huge incentive. So Uzbekistan now with the feed. They're trailing 5-7. Through goes to try scorer number 10. Svandi Yarova, but she can't hold it this time, and Sri Lanka have it now. There's a gap down this near side, but Dilrukshi takes it back to the pack. Uzbekistan have got in there, and they've got their mitts on it, but illegally so. A high tackle. Beautiful spiral. Has it gone too far? No, it's 1 metre from the corner flag. Beautifully judged. We'll have a 5 metre line out to Uzbekistan. What's the odds on taking it down into a maul and trying to bust it over the line with their big girls? Dudenko with the feed. Yes, taken down nicely. And here we go. Charging for the line. They get in behind her, but she's brought down. Tackler's trying to roll away. Katarova. Gives it to a teammate. Takes it to ground. They have a look at the blind, and that closes pretty quick. And that player there trying to roll away. And here she goes. Big, powerful Balabanova. Pulled down short. Struggling to make a meter here. But they sense this might be their opportunity to put this game back in their favour. And they go wide. Every pass has risk associated with it, but good hands. Can she get it down? Yes, she can. It's number 11, Georgieva. Red headgear. Well done. Good hands. Well worked. The forwards had a go, but when they realised they weren't going to do it, went wide. 3 good passes in this wet weather. Nicely done. And they lead now 10-7 with 3.5 minutes to go. Kick is away, so it remains 10-7. And if you live in Colombo and you're listening to this, we'd like to see you down there at the stadium 10th and 11th of October, supporting your teams. Both done well today, especially the men. They fell short, but they showed a lot of promise early on before being beaten by China. The tournament will be at the racetrack ground in Colombo. Sure you're familiar with that. And if you're not from Colombo, if you're from Candy, you've got to get on a bus or in your car and drive over. It's not every year you get the 7 Series coming to town, and we'd love to see you. And if you're listening to this and you're in Bangkok, we'd like to see you there too, 26th, 27th of September. At the SCG Stadium. Finally, Uzbekistan working the numbers again, and inevitably the overlap happens. Ibra Gamova. She's the line-out forward that flies through the air, and she's got a chance to go wide this time, and doesn't look too happy about it. Staunch. She was considering having a pot at goal too, but up comes their kicker, Sunny Bayeva. And that has probably put the game out of reach for Sri Lanka. Kick is good. It's 17-7, and with just a minute remaining, it looks like Uzbekistan will take this match out here. 7th, 8th playoff. Bangs it down. Sri Lanka now, they don't care that they're not probably going to win this. They're just going to give it all they've got for the last minute. Good bounce off the ground. Here comes Sri Lanka surging forward. Look at this, down the sideline here goes number 8, Anusha Priyadashani. That's a brace for her in this match. And that's how easy it is. We've seen this with the men and the women. And once they get things together, they've got some gas and they can put their players away. And we saw that earlier in the semi-finals. I think they might have, yes, the referee said you've got another chance here. So they do have a shot. Good on them for giving it their all to the last seconds. And it's 14 to Sri Lanka, Uzbekistan 17. They go with a short one. Tried to caught Uzbekistan napping, they're onto it. went a little bit too far, but good try, very constructive. And it's all over. These two teams hit the showers. See you at the dinner tonight.